Hi, I'm Eleni.
Hi, I'm Will.
And welcome back to
Blabbermouths! If you're new here, this is a show that work gave us because we can't shut the fuck up.
And if you didn't watch the first episode and you're just tuning in, we run the main Betches Instagram with our Victorian child here.
And his name is
Jonathan James
Christopher Lucifer
the
III.
Third.
Subject to change at all time.
All right, well, what can we not shut up about today?
Well, Coachella for one, and I think not just about all of Coachella, but the fact that I was there.
Women in Space, which we talked about last week, but this week we went viral, which doesn't really always happen, for a meme that we posted, so we're going to talk about that.
Which we kind of teased. Remember the last time we were like, oh, we're going to post about this on Monday?
And we did. The point is, last week, Blabbermouths launched, and that was a big
Yes.
part of my personal life.
Big for me too.
Yeah. And critics are raving.
They are.
Allegedly, Oprah said, this is the best thing since sliced bread.
Hollywood Insider reported, allegedly, when the hell are they going to make this a Broadway adaptation?
And my grandma said, this is neat.
There's a lot of good press for us out there right now.
Also some negative criticism.
I've had 2 hater comments.
I've had none. People must love me.
One of the comments, and I quote, was tagged me personally and said, if I looked like that, I would also speak ill of Katy Perry.
The Katy cats are just mad because we are criticizing her trip to space.
Someone made a comment, his hairline is in a recession.
The lesson is always never read the negative comment.
I just want to say, for all the haters out there, keep them coming.
I've been avoiding Will for 3 days because I've been trying not to speak to him.
My boss, everyone. Anytime I try to get work done, and I'm like, can you?
Don't speak to me.
Yep.
I just want to keep it fresh.
Yes, we're keeping it fresh.
Little life update. My mom doesn't have a house right now because she sold hers and she's moving into a new one.
Okay.
So she's living on her partner's boat.
Oh.
Her boyfriend, partner, whatever.
She's living on a little boat.
My
home?
stepdad.
No, it's your step boyfriend.
Huh?
Oh.
It wouldn't be my boyfriend.
Well, it's like my mom's step boyfriend.
Okay, I don't think that anyone's ever said that.
Okay.
Whatever, anyways, the point is they're living on the boat. So I was watching this in the water on the boat. Anyways, that was my weekend.
Oh, that's it?
Let's start our segment.
Yes.
What can we not shut up about?
What can we not shut up about?
Coachella.
I was at Coachella, as we previously discussed. I was luckily sent by Pinterest, which is really a nice brand.
Will manifested that for himself.
I did.
He asked to go to Coachella.
And then
I made it happen for him.
So Eleni's my fairy godmother and genie in a bottle.
He wants all our coworkers to know that he went.
Yeah. Look at my band. It's still on. It's like my engagement ring. I'm probably never going to get married.
Well, I feel like we should share more of like what the public knows of
Yes,
Coachella.
totally.
Obviously, Charlie performed.
She brought out Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
She brought out Troye Sivan.
Yeah. Someone explained to me the outfit. Like Lorde was in this all gray outfit.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm not here to be the fashion police.
I think she's
But I thought like a comeback deserves more, question mark.
because she was just there singing the Girl So Confusing remix. It wasn't so much of a comeback, but
Okay.
like I think when Charlie said
Yeah.
Lord Summer 2025, that obviously hinted at her coming back into the pop culture sphere
Yeah.
again and releasing music. So I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what she does.
Yeah.
Also, Lady Gaga. I saw a review that was like it was a high camp opera. Truly.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Oh my God, the production value, she did all really great songs, even songs that weren't necessarily hits that you love to hear about, like Shiza.
Did she bring out anybody?
No, I think that's what she always wants to reiterate, that like, I don't need to bring out anyone. I'm just going to do the
Yeah.
show and everyone's going to show
I
up.
saw videos of her fiance like supporting her,
Yes.
and that's really cute.
That was really cute.
We love a supportive partner.
Yeah.
Speaking of supportive partners,
Yep.
Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my God.
Seeing the videos of Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner
Was
acting,
it cringe or to you?
I felt like it was illegal to watch. I was like, my eyes should not be seeing this. I don't know. It was like weird to see them in a crowd
Yeah.
amongst people.
Yeah.
Just like grinding and like making out.
Kylie was trying to learn the Apple dance, like Gabrielle.
Which I'm like, girl,
yeah.
you don't know the Apple dance.
Yeah, you should know this.
You should know this. I want to talk about all the celebrities that you saw there.
Yeah. Kate Hudson. Well, because we worked not with her.
We had a brand campaign with her Netflix show Running Point.
We worked on it. Actually, Eleni was making some of the stuff for it.
Did you say hi to her?
I was like, Kate, it's Will from work.
Well, also important to note that Will had an artist pass section.
Yes.
So you were around a lot of the celebrities.
Yes.
The tiers at Coachella are GA, VIP, artists?
Probably like a super VIP that
Oh, you
nobody.
think there is another?
There's gotta be, because when I was there with the artist pass, like we were still barricaded like
Oh, really?
plebeians from most of the
So
celebrities.
you weren't in the section as Kylie Jenner, Timothy
No,
Chalamet?
we had no access to that.
Oh, there must be a secret section.
I think it's now like the secret section that like if you're truly a real celebrity,
Right.
you will go there. But like the James Charles and the Alex Earls, no offense, love you guys, they were like further back than me.
I saw James Charles do a video about how the artist section is like not the same anymore.
Oh, Coachella is not heading the same this year. Now you paid for that VIP ticket, but it's actually just open seating GA free-for-all, so find a spot and enjoy the show.
How artists used to be exclusive, but now VIP is VIP and VIP is GA, and GA, I guess, is just people.
It's just
I don't know.
They're just letting those
I guess
guys
they're
in.
just letting people in for free in
They're
GA.
like, he's right.
You were at the highest tier and you didn't feel VIP enough.
200 other people, and I'm like, who the hell are you? But I'm like, they're probably asking the same thing about me.
Did you talk to any other celebrities? Who else did you see?
I said hi to Benny Drama, but I ran away immediately.
What did you say exactly?
Hi.
And then ran.
And then ran. I saw Alex Earl in the crowd. She was behind. She was like on someone's shoulders. I was like,
During what set?
Gaga.
There was drama with that. Did you see
What?
that?
No.
Oh my God, we have a inside source. This is exciting.
Oh.
Allegedly, Alex Earl during Lady Gaga's set like was dancing on someone's shoulders, as our eyewitness said.
Eyewitness account.
And allegedly someone behind her like couldn't see or was mad.
Mm-hmm.
And she said on her own channel that she like turned around and was like, this woman was being a Karen. And she was like, let me have fun and dance. And like turned around.
I got into a little altercation last night. There was this woman behind me and she kind of like yelled at me. She said like, you realize there's other people here, right? I snapped a little bit. It was like a big owl came out, got a little crazy. And I was like, I'm trying to have fun, bitch.
But then this other influencer, Tara's World, said that someone was mean to her during Gaga's set.
For everyone saying, you missed Lady Gaga. I know I did. I walked to the exit towards her set crying the entire time because I wanted to watch her so bad, but I had to leave.
And so people think that it's about the other, but I also think it might not be. So I don't know. Did you see her scream at anyone?
No, I was
Okay,
too
well,
far
then lie,
high.
Will.
I did see her dancing on the shoulders, but I was so far up high, close to the stage, I
Yeah.
couldn't hear such.
I'm deep in the TikTok drama.
That's new beef. Hopefully, maybe that'll be more explored.
Oh, Bernie Sanders.
Oh my gosh. So when I was at the Charlie XCX set, someone texted me and was like, oh, Bernie Sanders at Coachella. And I'm like, I can't deal with this nonsense. I'm too Brad Summer right now. And
Oh,
I'm
it was
like,
at a different stage.
Charlie's set was ending, and then Bernie Sanders was going on for introducing another artist, Claro. And yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I was shocked a political figure was at.
I know. I think if I saw Bernie Sanders at Coachella, I would think I was hallucinating.
Yeah.
So I know we had a conversation because Will had, again, the artist pass.
Yes.
Your sister had.
She had the VIP pass.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, so she bought it, and poor thing, and I had to leave her each time I went to the.
Yeah. So how did that work? Like you had to walk through VIP?
Yeah, so we were in VIP, and then I'd be like, okay, Lizzie, this is where I leave you. I go to the artist pass section, and I felt so bad because I wanted to take her with me, but she was so good. She brought her Kindle. It was like, I like dropped her off at daycare. I go, mommy's going to go with adults now.
She was reading at Coachella?
The blaring screens of like, gas, gas, gas with Charlie XCX, and Lizzie's like this. Colleen Hoover said, what now? Run that back.
That's crazy. What's the difference between the sections, I guess?
VIP is honestly, it looks like a GA section. It's crowded. There's multiple bars. There's definitely similar bars and activations within VIP, just a little bit smaller and less lines.
Artist, though, that's better.
Artist, you get your own little section at the stage.
You looked
area.
close in your videos.
Yes, I felt very close.
Is the food free?
No.
Artist pass, like if you purchase it, is like $8,000.
I heard it was like $5,000.
I think it's
or
like
5
crazy.
to 8. So I was like passing by Benson Boone's trailer, Glorilla, Lady Gaga. Like I didn't see any of them, but it was like trailers were around, and I was like, okay, look cool, look like you're important, look like you know what you're doing.
Kind of come up.
They're
to you
gonna be
and
like,
go,
narc. They're like, you're wearing pink.
I thought you were gonna say they're like, I like your vibe. Come to our trailer.
Oh no, they were gonna be like, you're a narc.
They're gonna be like, you're meant to be in GA. You can't afford to be
Get
here.
out. You didn't even pay for your artist pass. Get out of here.
Will, like,
think
spoiler
she's-
alert, doesn't have chill around celebrities. Like, whenever they come to the office, he starts violently shaking.
No, literally, this is me. I'm like, act cool,
Act cool, like-
act cool. Like
I
work on
saw the camping videos, your car camping, like you set up your own tent and your own
Yeah.
bed in your car.
Yep.
And then one's kind of like a glamping
tent, yep.
situation. And then I saw another of like the shower line.
Oh, yeah.
And there was like jumbo showers. And the
Yes.
line was insane.
I watched-
And then there was like tiny showers and there were no
There were no lines. Yeah.
The glamping people had like catering and food.
Oh, really?
We'll insert a clip.
Yeah. Well,
It looks good.
And but the shower situation skeeved the hell out. It reminded me of college communal showers. Like,
Yeah.
you're going in there and you're just gonna
Yeah.
share this shower with a million people.
The comments were like, "This is Fire Festival Part 2." And I'm like, "No, this is just like camping, girls."
Yes, this is camping.
Would you go to Coachella again?
It could be a one and done, but if there's other brands who want to send me,
I think it's my turn.
maybe we'll go together and record a Blabbermouths episode
Perfect.
there. I got very lucky this year. The fact that Lady Gaga and Charlie
Those are your
XCX,
girls.
Those are like it goes my parents, Jesus, and the two of them. So just saying.
Not Katy Perry?
I'm
You
not-
love Katy Perry.
I do, but I mean, I'm getting hate from our fans.
Speaking of Katy Perry,
Yeah.
should we talk about her going to space?
Can't stop talking about her going to
I
space.
know we did talk about this a lot last time, and we're not going to bore you again with the details because I'm sure you've heard. I do want to say one thing about Will is that a part of his job is like pitching me ideas to post on this account. This man every day pitches Katy Perry, Kesha, and Charlie XCX, and every day I'm like, the betches audience doesn't care this much about them. The one day you were off,
know.
who did we post about?
You posted about Katy Perry
And Charlie.
and Charlie. I know.
And Lady Gaga.
I know.
And I thought of you.
I was in the air for most of it, and I come down and I go, okay, I'm just gonna claim this as my
You
own
went
work.
to space?
I was also in space at the time.
Would you say you're going to claim this that you made it?
That was a joke.
Sometimes when Will reshares things on his Instagram story that I made, I'm like, is he trying to claim that he wrote this tweet?
I'm celebrating you.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not always typing at my computer and suggesting those ideas. It's him.
It's our Victorian child.
It's Christopher. Sometimes I'm like looking around and he's typing Katy Perry, he's typing Rita Ora.
Listen,
he's typing
do you think he's trying to tell us something?
what, that he's gay?
Yeah.
Don't hit on me.
He's our child. I just want to say, I feel like a lot of people didn't know that it was 11 minutes. But if you were a Blabbermouths listener, we knew it was 11 minutes.
Only gonna last 11 minutes, which I'm kind of like, really?
The
That's
whole
it?
trip?
The whole trip? If you were a blabberhead from day one, which was 5 days ago,
We told you guys it was
we
11
told you
minutes.
it was 11 minutes. Losers.
Fake fans. I woke up at 9 a.m. I had my coffee. I had my breakfast. I watched it live. I feel as though me, Oprah, and Kris Jenner were the only people who watched it live.
I think I couldn't even watch it because I was flying home from Coachella, but I remember being like, like I was nervous for them. Were you nervous watching?
I saw a tweet that was like, "Sorry, I missed your email. I was making sure Gayle King survived." And I was like, I was clenching my teeth.
Yeah, I would have been
for the
clutching
whole
my
11
butt.
minutes.
Mhm.
Clenching your butt.
When I was flying. Yeah.
It's always interesting, like running this account, because when we're live covering something, I think something's funny, but you really don't know what the internet's gonna blow out of proportion.
We're almost like predicting what's gonna be the big moment. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's nice that we jump on it sooner than other accounts because
Yeah.
we kind of then are thought starters or conversation starters
Yeah.
in that. So
We
okay.
Will in the air, not working.
9 times out of 10, I am there with them.
But the main meme that was going viral was Gayle King right before she got on the flight, ringing that bell, being like, "What the fuck have I gotten myself into?" And girl, relatable. Heard.
So-
I feel that way every day when I walk out the front door.
I love all the ones that was like, if I send you this, I don't want to go, but I'm coming. Like,
Yeah.
I heard that Katy Perry was singing
I
on
know.
on the space shuttle.
It reminds me of in COVID when they were doing like the Imagine singing thing and they really thought it was going to do something.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Katy Perry really thought that her singing "What a Wonderful, Wonderful World in Space" was going to move mountains.
Yeah. I think her PR team is like, this is going to be good for your tour that's not selling.
I
If they're
still
not
think
buying
people aren't going to
tickets.
go.
Yep.
No offense. Sorry, Katy Cats.
Do not come from my hairline or my face, for fuck's sake. Comment something else about my ankle. I wonder what Victorian children were thinking of in space.
Christopher, Jonathan, James, Lucifer's mind is blown by this whole ordeal.
I think you should take a stab at explaining
Okay.
what it's like to go on a trip to space. to
Okay.
him.
He's probably like, wow, women didn't have rights at
Yes.
all in the Victorian
He's
era.
probably like, stop talking, woman.
In this bewildering modern age, one may purchase a trip to the very stars. Yes, space. Yes, that sparkly abyss above. Yes, that moon, the glowing circle you see in the sky.
Yeah, it's not just a glowing circle, idiot.
Yeah. One may buy a seat upon this flying ship, just like one buys a ticket to the opera. The cost is not a shilling or two, but rather a king's ransom, enough to purchase several estates. Once in the stars, you float up there weightless, like a dandelion puff. There is no gravity there, none. You are weightless. You may tumble and spin like a paper doll, or sing as one lady adventurer once did, named Miss Katy Perry, reportedly sang as she floated, warbling notes through zero gravity like a dark dream. Did you get all that?
He's a good listener, but not good meme creator.
Yeah, no, you need to work on that.
I think the negative reaction continued to get worse.
The whole thing was out of touch.
It was
if we're being
really
real.
And then like,
but again, we said this last week. We were
did.
like, what are you girls doing?
right.
They were like, this is for womankind.
As the resident woman of our show, do women want this?
Women
Eleni?
don't want this.
No.
Women want
What do they want?
rights.
Oh, yep.
Women want sweet treats.
You want to not be lactose intolerant
women
and
want to not be allergic to dairy.
not be like killed on your way home.
What?
I mean, like, that sounds so out of context bad. Like, I just mean it like, you women talk
Is
about
someone trying to?
he's in the middle of your hair.
I want to walk home safely.
That's what I just said. I like, honestly, women more than men sometimes because women are my friends. Women are my heroes.
You look like you're crying.
Because I love women. Like, men are mean to me. Women are never mean.
Wait, you know that tweet that's like, my son can't be gay. He loves women. The women.
My childhood bedroom is like Gaga, Kesha, Katy, Nicki,
I'm
Riri.
not gay, mom. I love women.
Look at all the women I
I
love.
love Katy Perry. The whole thing with me with the trip is like I could not believe at the very end that it all ended up being an ad that you could go to space.
It's kind of giving like we're literally living in a dystopian world.
We are. At the end they're like, and if you want to go to space, go to this link. I thought I was hallucinating.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Like they were like, this is for womankind. No, it was to book a space trip.
The call to action to go to the website, you too can go to space. I thought I was watching an SNL skit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see SNL this week.
It's
going to be
good.
very good.
Yep.
And they will have to write zero jokes. They just have to reenact the whole thing.
Yeah, they actually do word for word with the Katy Perry nonsense.
And
It'll be funny.
Yeah. We basically posted a tweet that was like, if the Tarte team sees that you can send people to space, like their next Tarte influencer trip is going to be,
don't let
them see this.
Don't let the Tarte.
Well,
team
guess
see-
what? The Tarte girls saw it. And they reposted us.
Yeah, we love
We
you, Tarte
love
girls.
that. And we would also love to go on the Tarte trip. Not to the one to space, because we don't want to do that.
I can't go to
But we would
space.
love to go on the Tarte trip now that we have your attention.
Yes.
Blabbermouths times Tarte. But someone else who reposted us.
Yes.
Pretty exciting, got some news coverage.
Olivia Wilde.
She reshared our content to her story.
$1 billion bought some good memes, I guess.
You heard it here first. Good memes.
Good memes, I guess.
I read nothing but good memes.
I guess.
Good memes, I guess. Olivia Wilde. Olivia Wilde likes our memes. And I also didn't realize she followed us.
Oh.
And so then I saw, I was like, oh, she follows us. We sometimes said stuff about her. Sometimes I realize that people follow us. I'm like, oh, let's be nice about them.
Yeah.
For example, Ariana Grande.
We always want to be
You'll
nice.
never catch us slandering her. I'm
No,
sorry.
We're big fans.
We're in her DMs.
And she sometimes responds to us. So,
her movie thing came out. Her
Wicked?
music video.
Eternal Sunshine, the movie.
Yes, we loved it so much. Cinematic masterpiece. And she said, thank you so, so much. Cry emoji, cry emoji.
Yes.
This is her, guys.
Yep. Comes great responsibility, comes
Wait,
power.
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
our producer is fact checking us once again. Wrong.
What other celebs have we DM'd? Glenn Powell.
He likes us.
You know who doesn't like us and who has us blocked?
Who?
Spencer Pratt.
Spencer
And
Pratt.
we were like, we love Heidi's song. Blocked.
blocked. We couldn't even
can't-
tag
so-
him. Like,
And that wasn't us, Spencer.
Spencer.
That was the old people.
We've got the new guard here. So now we're going to jump into our segment called Shut Up and Listen, sponsored by our friends at First Response, the pregnancy test brand that is there for you no matter where you are on your journey. We're opening up the floor for you all to spill your most chaotic, frustrating, or straight up disastrous life moments. And we will do our best to spin them into something good. Because sometimes you have to find the positive in the negative. So sit back, shut up, and listen to us blab.
I absolutely hate online dating. It feels so impersonal. But at the same time, the idea of talking to someone in person is terrifying. I don't think I'll ever get a date if I can't muster up the in-person courage. How do I turn this negative into a positive?
Lie. Just lie in person.
What?
No.
I feel like it's really hard to approach people in bars.
Yeah.
So I hear you.
Yeah. When you're in bars, like online dating is hard already. Like
Yeah.
that's a big no for me. So I think it's try your best to do it in person. That's scary.
Lie.
But not fully lie.
Yeah, if you're an actress, then you're not being rejected as yourself. Your character's being rejected.
Exactly. Like you can put on a full new persona that is not necessarily you, but that gives you enough confidence to go out there and talk to people.
Do you lie in bars?
Yeah. I mean, occasionally.
I heard you famously love to lie in bars.
I lower my voice in bars, like when I talk to guys.
What?
Because my voice is so high that it's
You
like
want them to not know you're gay?
I want them to be like, oh, this guy's chill.
This guy's so cool.
Hey.
What?
Did that sound really like not my voice?
Yeah, but then how do you keep that up?
What's going on? How are you?
Ew, I hate that.
My name's Will.
So first thing you're going to do is change your whole personality. What do you lie about?
I've lied about where I've lived sometimes.
What?
Just when I was not living in the city, I would lie that I was living in the city.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Like,
My apartment's too far.
sometimes my interests. I don't want to always let them know that I'm like obsessed with Lady Gaga.
Right.
That can be
And
scary.
that's why you don't bring them to your house, because you have Lady Gaga and Katy Perry and Kesha posters in your room.
Yeah. The moral of the story, the best way, of course, is to be yourself in the bar or in public. But
Lie.
It's okay to like add a little bit of like a confidence booster if it means like toning it down or adding something a little bit more interesting or changing your voice. Like doing something that just like
Change yourself.
No.
That was actually the lesson. Have you seen Grease, the musical?
Oh, right.
The lesson is like he rejects her and then she changes herself and then everything's okay. And I was like, what's the lesson here?
I think so. To whoever wrote this, watch Grease.
Yeah, watch Grease. That's actually you're Sandy from Grease, and that's exactly what you should
That's
do.
your homework. You need to watch Grease.
That's terrible advice.
I'll read the next one. I constantly feel like people are mad at me, so I always put LOL or excessive exclamation points in text to keep a happy tone. But I think I am just coming off stupid or toxically positive. How do I turn this negative into a positive?
You know what? I think we need, as a society, we need to let people use their exclamation points.
Yes.
Some of us like them. They are my emotional support exclamation points. Let me put them there. I'm tired of having to delete to appease you people. But for me, I need to let it go.
I mean, like, they might think like you're stupid or annoying, but maybe that also works because then they won't come and they won't message you anymore.
Weaponized incompetence.
Yes.
Weaponized exclamation points.
I would tell, well, when I was a kid, my parents would be like, sweep the floors, William. I was like Cinderella, like, you know.
Yeah,
And then I would do it so badly. They go, this is like causing more work for me. And I learned very young, like, perfect. Always fuck it up, mess it up.
Yeah.
Don't do it correctly.
Yeah.
And they
We're
won't
gonna
come
get
to
this
me.
person fired.
Yeah.
Keep on acting stupid at work. It will get you places. The stupidest people seem to be in charge, so it seems to work. Actually, Will does, as an employee, ask me if I'm mad at him at least once a day.
Well, because I'm always scared. I'm like, oh, she hasn't responded to me in an hour.
Yeah, because I'm working.
Well, I'm always worried. I'm like, oh my God, I did
What did
something.
you say the other day? Oh, first of all, it's 8 p.m. I'm on the phone with my mom.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
Will
yeah.
sends me like nonsense that is not urgent or important.
But related to work, just like as a thought bubble.
Yeah, right. Send that in business hours. I'm on the phone and he goes, "Are you mad at me?" And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm not mad at you. I'm on the phone and it's 8 p.m.
I'm always worried that like maybe she likes me during work hours, but not after work hours. So I have to
that's
check
true.
in. I have to
That's
check
true.
in with you.
That's true.
So like I totally relate to that. We were like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, like you can't ever read emotions over text
Yeah.
messages. And so I'm always throwing in LOL and I'm always sending a happy emoji face so that they know I'm
Right.
not coming off as mean or you know, someone who doesn't care. So I need to curb my effort. I'm with you on this one. Maybe shave a few exclamation points
Yeah.
off.
Or I'm just like, you know what? Let it rip. Use your exclamation points, except if you're Will. Tone
Yep.
it down. That felt good. I feel like we just shared a lot of wisdom.
We shared a lot of wisdom of things do and don't do.
Thanks again to First Response for sponsoring this episode and helping us find the positive in the negative. We hoped we helped you find a little bit of laughter in your latest disaster. Keep the texts coming. We'll be back next week, ready to find the bright side of your hot mess. Women went to space. You went to Coachella.
Who knows where we're going next?
Next.
You'll only know if you watch our show. So you better subscribe to the Betches YouTube. You can never miss an episode of Blabbermouths. So do that now. And plus, we're on Spotify.
We're everywhere.
Holy shit. You can
Will.
follow me at Will Oser.
Will Loser. And at Eleni Sabrakis, which is really hard to spell. You know what you can spell?
Loser.
Betches.
Oh.
And you can keep watching us here on Blabbermouths.
Thanks for blabbing with us.